Sorry, that was a dog chewing a bone. Welcome back to my channel, welcome back to my page. Today, what I thought I would talk about today is there's a lot of todays there. Today, what I thought I would talk about is a little bit of advice for some first home buyers. First home buyers come in all shapes and sizes. Some are looking for units, some are looking for blocks of land, some are looking for houses, some are looking for brand new houses. There's not a one size fits all, but here are my five tips to sort of help you along your way and help you along the journey of buying your first house. Number one, speak to a mortgage broker. Why a broker and not a bank? That's probably the biggest question I get asked. Everyone's got a relationship with a bank at some point. If you just go to a bank, you're just looking at what they have to offer. If you go to a broker, they'll look at all the lenders across the board, big, small, and all in between, and they'll go to the best lender in your situation. For example, some lenders don't look favourably on self-employed people or people on contract work, whereas they'll be able to go, I know which lender to go to work out the best situation for you. That's why I go to a broker. It's a great idea. Number two, educate yourself on the market. It's great to sit at home on your app and look at different houses and you can dream and everything like that. But what's really important is to physically go to open houses, see what you get for your money, speak to agents, ask questions. Just get used to the environment of looking at and buying houses or inspecting houses rather. It's all fun at the start because it's all fresh and exciting. But when you are really ready to buy and you're physically putting in offers, it's very important to understand the process and also just understand the lingo and what goes on. You've got to kiss a lot of toes to find your prince, or turn over a lot of rocks, whatever the saying is. But it's the same with houses. It might take you a week to find your dream house, or it could take you 12 months. But it's important to know what value you get for your money. Number three, physically put offers in on properties. The best thing you can do is educate yourself in the paperwork and understanding the contract process. Even if you're not going to get the property, I think it's very, very important to sit down with an agent and go through the contract documents and putting in an offer. Even if you might think, you know what, I'm never going to get it for this price. You know what, there's no harm in trying. The worst thing they can do is say is no. Going through the contract and understanding the information that you need, things like the conditions required, and also things like deposits. When are you supposed to pay a deposit? So it's important to go through that. So when you are really serious about purchasing or you find your dream house, you understand the process and you can do it straight away so you don't miss out. Number four, don't buy a lemon. What is a lemon? A lemon is a property or a block of land or something like that where you're not fully educated on actually what is going on with the property. Hidden termite issues, hidden building issues, hidden flood issues on the block or something like that. It's not that those issues are really bad or will stop you from buying the property. However, it is knowing that those issues are there. Best thing, number one thing you can do is to grab a great building and pest inspector. They'll be able to go through the property with a fine-tooth comb and tell you all the bits and bobs about the property that are good, bad, and indifferent. They'll be able to tell you about past termite activity, structural issues, are the extensions built according to today's standards. So that is my number one thing, is when you are buying a property, you just want to be educated on what that property is, inside and out. Number five, be patient. This process, like I said earlier in the video, it might take a week, might take a month, might take a year. It's just so important just to take your time. It is a very, very big commitment, especially if you're borrowing a large sum of money. Most people will be with that mortgage for 20 plus years. It's easy for me to say, take the emotion out of purchasing because it is an emotional experience. If you can just take a step back and talk to family and friends or talk to a trusted agent about what you're thinking about doing, it's very important. They might be able to bring you back down to earth and just make you see it from a realistic point of view as well. I'm a big believer in that you've got to inspect a lot of properties to figure out not only what you do want, but obviously what you don't want, because you might have an idea. That's the dog again. You got to figure out what you do want just as well as what you don't want. For argument's sake, you might have an idea in your head that going, oh look, I want to live in this area, it's going to be amazing. But after further inspections, you've been looking for a month or two, you figure out, you know what, I actually don't really like this area. So they're my top 5 tips for first home buyers. So look, Thank you for watching. If you do have any family, friends, or colleagues that are trying to buy their first house and you think they might benefit from something like this, tag them in the comment section below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, like or subscribe to my page. And if you have any comments, questions, or even things you want to hear from me, put them in the comment section below. Look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks. Nailed it! I'm a natural.
I know, this is really working out for you.